Things never seem to change, and every day I stay the same. Moonlight swelling through the trees, it never seems to wane. Sometimes I feel like I'm a silhouette, like my imitation leads me towards regret. Sometimes I wish that we had never met. I'm faking every step, stealing all the breath out of my lungs. Got me in the dark speaking in tongues. Tell me, when did this stop being fun? We're undone and uncomfortably numb. You're stealing all the breath out of my lungs. Got me in the dark speaking in tongues. Tell me, when did this stop being fun? We're undone and uncomfortably numb.
Disconnected, out of mind, I'm unaffected by the times, misdirected. Sorry, I can't help it.
And welcome back to Becky Russ Field on the campus of American River College in lovely Sacramento, California. It is American River College softball against Cabrillo College, game 2 of this doubleheader. And Bree Romero on the mound throws the first pitch to Bella Fromel, and we are underway. And the first pitch is outside for a ball. Bella 6 for 11 on the season so far, 2 for 4 in game number 1. She's playing right field. She's followed by Cassidy Bennett and Dylan Vasconcelos. Hits that one out toward the left to shortstop into center field, and that's a clean base hit. So she gets it off, started off here with a base hit right back up the middle. She's at first with nobody out, and Cassidy Bennett is the hitter. Cassidy 2 for 3 in the first game. A couple of runs batted in, 7 for 9 on the season so far as the Seahawks playing their 4th contest. They are 3-0 on the year. Bennett shows bunt. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Beavers defensively. Mackenzie Smith behind the plate. Kayla Adams at third. Bella Garcia at short. Savannah Haynes at second. Madison Demon at first. Riley Myers out in right. In center, it's Alexa Garcia, and in left, Elizabeth Popick. Bree Romero on the hill. Here's the pitch. She bunts that one, pops it up, but it's back to the screen, so no one gets a beat on it. And it's quickly 0-2 on Cassidy Bennett. Big 2-run double in the 4th inning of game 1 by Cassidy Bennett. Kind of the biggest hit in a 3-run 4th inning. Make that a 3-run 4th inning that gave them the lead for good. And Ada New made it hold up for the 5-3 win for the Seahawks. 0-2 pitch. A little bit high, 1-2. Dylan Vasconcelos on deck. Cassidy Bennett from Wairika High School. She's a sophomore for the Seahawks. Takes that one outside. There goes the runner. There's going to be no throw. She'll steal it standing up on the off-speed pitch. So down to second base goes Fromel. Scoring position with nobody out here in the top of the first. Beavers leading over on the baseball diamond. Bottom of the 5th inning of that one. It's the Beavers 3 and Lassen 1. Popped up left side. Might stay into play. Adams giving chase over, and she can't handle it right in front of the gate. Right by the dugout there. So second life for Cassidy Bennett. And she's back up here with a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Outfield a little splashed over to the left. That's outside. Giving Cassidy Bennett plenty of room, though. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Just getting started here, game number 2. Inside, that's ball 4. Bree Romero, the first game, 7 innings, 11 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout. Here's Dylan Vasconcelos coming up, and she was 1 for 3 in the first game. Her base hit was a double, a ringing double in the 6th inning in her final at bat. So 3 for 7 on the season. She shows bunt, pulls it back, and takes one on the outside corner for call strike 1. Fromel at second. And Bennett over at first. Aubrey Alba on deck. That one's grounded slowly out to shortstop. Going to go to first for the out. And Vasconcelos is retired, but she does move up the runners to second and third. Not really any chance for Bella Garcia to go to any bag other than first. Second and third, 1 out now, and Edre Alba is going to come up. Alba 2 for 8 on the season, 4 runs batted in. She had 2 runs batted in game number 1 of this one. single in the first and a sacrifice fly in the fourth. Up here with 2 on and 1 out. Outside for a ball. Alba, freshman from Watsonville High School, wearing number 16 for the Seahawks, who are looking for their 4th straight win to open the 2024 campaign. Beavers looking to salvage a sweep in this doubleheader. That's grounded foul, inside pitch. She turned on it, hit a little bit foul. Brooklyn Yamas, the first baseman in this second game. She is on deck batting in the 5 spot. Then the pitcher Alicia Mendez, Mike Guerrero the catcher, Ada New the left fielder, and Alea Gomez the shortstop. 1-1. Just misses outside. 2-1 on Alba. 5'10" freshman. Batting in the cleanup spot, playing center field. Little blooper out toward left field. Garcia giving a run. Nice play by Garcia in short left field. Popik wasn't going to be able to get there, but Bella got all the way out and made the play. The runners have to hold with 2 outs now, and Brooklyn Yamas coming to the plate. She hit the ball hard a couple of times in the first game. She was 0 for 4, but she flied out to the warning track in left field once, and she lined out to left field, and Popik made a diving catch another time, so she was hitting the ball hard. Nothing to show for it, and she's up here with 2 on and 2 out. She takes that one on the outside corner, call strike 1. She's behind in the count, no balls, 1 strike. Brooklyn, a freshman from Watsonville High. Off-speed pitch is hit into right center, giving chase to Garcia. She can't make the play. That is down. 1 run scores. Here comes the second one, and Yamas has herself a 2-run single and a big lead right away for the Seahawks. They are on top, 2-0. So Yamas didn't hit that as hard as she hit a couple ones in the first inning, or first game, but she placed it perfectly in right center. Alicia Mendez, who's the pitcher in game number 2, she takes that one high for a ball. Alicia 1 for 3 in game 1. She also scored a run in that game. Chops it foul. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. So then go by Bella Framel, then a walk to Cassidy Bennett. Vasconcelos grounded out and moved the runners along. A pop out short left field by Alba, but then a 2-run single by Yamas, and that is how we got to a 2-0 score here in the top of the first. Inside for a ball, 2-1 on Mendez. Maya Guerrero, the catcher, number 7 hitter in the lineup to follow. Popped up. Right side, Haynes going out. She's going to make the call in the infield and make the catch. So 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the first. It's Cabrillo 2, the Beavers coming to bat.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family. Local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor? Oh, crap. Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out
and then don't
And
really
then run
respond.
away.
Yeah.
I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me to
yeah, I
sound
don't know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that. 'Cause I
Generally,
know-
Fine.
again, you're a very bright guy. You
Yeah.
see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home. Bottom of the first inning, Beavers trailing at 2-0. They'll send up Bella Garcia, Elizabeth Popick, and Alexa Garcia, their first three hitters, against Alicia Mendez, who is on the mound for the Seahawks, making her first appearance of the season on the hill. She's got a 2-0 lead here to play with. Rest of the Beavers order: Kayla Adams batting fourth, and Savannah Haynes, Riley Meyer in the sixth spot, Madison Demon at 7, Mackenzie Smith batting eighth, and number 9 is Ariana Olaso, the designated player. So here is Bella Garcia, 2 for 3 in game number 1.
There are other pitchers now in, I think that's left field.
That's chopped out towards second base. Flipped over to first by Ascanseyas, and she's got Garcia out for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out for Alicia Mendez. And she'll now face Elizabeth Popick, who had 3 hits in the first game. Alicia Mendez is a sophomore from St. Francis Salesian Prep in Watsonville, and she'll face Elizabeth Popick. 3 for 4 in the first game, 5 for 11 on the season. Had herself a run batted in the 7th inning, but the Beavers fell too short as the Seahawks took game 1, 5-3. Elizabeth pops that one up left side, third base, calling it's Bennett. She's going to get it in foul territory. So Alicia Mendez took something off that one. It looked like she had Popick a little off balance. 2 outs quickly, and Alexa Garcia coming to the plate.
Number 7, center fielder Alexa Garcia.
1 for 4 in game number 1 for Alexa. Up here after 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first. Kayla Adams to follow. That is in there for a strike. 0-1. Our canine friend from game 1 moving out quite spryly. Maybe he did get a piece of that food under that foil that we saw earlier. Check swing down low for a ball, 1-1. Or maybe he just knows he's headed for goodies. He's on the leash, ready to go. 2 in the top of the first for the Seahawks. Beavers 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the first against Alicia Mendez. Garcia pops that one out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I'll definitely be keeping my eye on it. But
I mean, I don't think it happens often.
no, it doesn't. I mean, it's funny that happens. This is our
1 and 2 now.
games for the whole season. I think it happened one time all the last season. So, it didn't happen.
I want to sometimes you take something off. That one you took a lot off, and it missed the strike zone. 2 and 2. On Alexa Garcia, sophomore from Rockland. High fly ball hit well to left field, going back and looking up, and that one is on the roof of the shed. That one is out of here, a home run for Alexa Garcia to cut the lead to 2-1. Safe to say she got all of that one, and like I said, we saw that last year from Alexa toward the end of the season. And she came up with the big blow right there, and now it is a 2-1 ball game in favor of the Seahawks. Here's Kayla Adams. As I had the feeling that when the ball was being hit around in the game number 1 that we'd see a home run in this doubleheader. Garcia came out and left no doubt about that one. Ada New in left field kind of looked up and kind of moved back, but there was no chance. And here's Adams. Outside, first pitch is ball 1 on Kayla. 0 for 3 in game number 1. That one also outside from Mendez. 2-0 on Kayla Adams. Savannah Haynes follows her. Kayla 2 for 9 on the season so far. She is also out of Rockland High. Line drive right to center field. It's going to stay up, and it's off the glove of the center fielder. That's Alba out there, tried to make the play on a line drive that was moving quickly. It'll be a base hit for Adams, as Alba got the glove on it and kept it from going to the fence and kept Adams at first base with the single. So 2 hits in the inning for the Beavers. It brings up Savannah Haynes, and Savannah 0 for 3 in game number 1. So she's looking to make some contact here early in game number 2. She's got Adams down at first base. Mendez has given up 2 hits and 1 run here in the bottom of the first after her teammates put 2 up on the board. Haynes settles in from the right side, wide open stance. Watches that one in there for a strike. 0-1. Riley Meyer, the right fielder, to follow. Might be getting a little warm out here. That one's fouled out of play. There might be a touch of warmth in the air. Can it be? No. Chris Toy, super producer, says no. Also super meteorologist and super downer. Quickly 0-2 on Riley Meyer, or excuse me, Savannah Haynes. Line drive left center field. That's going to get in for a base hit. Adams is going to round second, but a good job in left field by Ada New to cut that one off. And Kayla thought to play it safe, and she stays at second base. 3rd hit of the inning, and we're going to have a meeting at the mound by the Seahawks. As we had 2 outs quickly, a ground ball by Garcia, a ground ball by Popick. But then Alexa Garcia came up and hit a mammoth home run to left field. A line drive off the glove of the center fielders, a single for Adams, and then a clean single by Savannah Haynes, and it brings up Riley Meyer. Okay, so it's 50 degrees. It feels like 49. See, I think that's a scam. Now, it does kind of feel like 49 right now. About 5 minutes ago, it felt like 42. Meeting at the mound is over. I'm sure they were discussing the weather as well. And here's Riley Meyer, also from Casserole High School. Madison Demon is after her. That swung on and fouled into the catcher's glove for the first strike. No balls and 1 strike on Riley. 2 on, 2 outs. Swung on and missed again. They're setting up on the outside corner. Oh, 0-2 quickly on Meyer. That one too far outside, 1-2. Adams at second, Haynes at first, 1 run in. We are at 2-1 Seahawks. They won game 1 5-3. That's fouled off. Trying to get that one outside. The catcher, Guerrero, was signaling for an outside pitch. That one came a little bit, caught a lot of the plate, and Meyer fouls it off. Back behind us. That's in the dirt. Nice block by Guerrero. Kept the runners where they are. First and second. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes on Riley Meyer. Sharply hit out towards second, handled by Vasconcelos. He throws over to first for the out. 1 run, 3 hits, 2 left for the Beavers in the first. We go to the second. Seahawks lead it 2-1.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Towne. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid, and that's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Welcome back, top of the second inning. Hold on while I put on my hat. Thank you, dear listener. And now we are ready to go, top of the second. 2-1. It'll be Maya Guerrero, Ada New, and Aaliyah Gomez, the first 3 hitters against Bree Romero. Seahawks scored twice in the top of the inning. Beavers came back with a home run from Alexa Garcia to cut it to 2-1. Also had 2 on as the inning was ended by an infield groundout. So here's Guerrero. She is 2 for 7 on the season, 1 for 3 in game 1. She is the catcher for Cabrillo College. Swings and misses at a ball on the inside corner. I could swear it's getting a little bit warmer. It must feel, it's probably 50, and it feels like 50 now. So that would be like a really good one. 50 feels like 53. That's what I want to see. That's lifted into center field. It might get down in front of Garcia, and it does. Alexa picks it up on one hop, and it's a clean single to center for Maya Guerrero. Third hit of the game for the Seahawks, and it brings up Ada New, who pitched the first game and got the win, her second of the season, and now she's out in left field. Also was in the hitting lineup in the first game, 1 for 3. Leah Gomez on deck, bottom of the order. New shows bunt. She bunts it back toward the pitcher and not picked up at third base by Adams, and everybody's going to be safe. So it will be credited as a sacrifice to New. An error charged to Kayla Adams at third base, and it will be first and second, nobody out, and Gomez now at the plate. She is 4 for 7 on the season, 2 for 3 with an RBI in game 1 at the number 9 hole, and she looks to be in a sacrifice situation here. And she does, and she sacrifices it, but it hits her. I think she was still in the batter's box at the time, although it would benefit the Beavers greatly if she wasn't. 0-1 now on Gomez. St. Francis High in Watsonville for Aaliyah. Demon up close at first base. She's going to bunt again, bunts it in front of the plate. The first baseman, Demon, picks it up, throws it first. Nice play, but nice sacrifice as well. Moves Guerrero to third, New to second. 1 out, and that'll bring up Bella Framel, who is 7 for 12 on the season and 3 for 5 in this doubleheader. 2 for 4 in the first game with a run scored, and then she singled to start this second game and later scored on the 2-run single by Yamas. Left-handed hitting right fielder. Swings and fouls that one toward the Beavers dugout. And she has a count of 0-1. Cassidy Bennett on deck. Fromell and Bennett were 4 for 7 with 2 runs scored and 2 runs batted in game 1, and they both scored in their initial appearance in the first inning. That one is outside. Throw to third base. It's going to be just a little bit too late for Adams to snap the tag on Maya Guerrero. Left-hand hitting right fielder out of Austin, Texas takes outside and high. 2-1. Hardy crowd is, I think they've all come back from game 1. I didn't see anybody leaving, kind of going, I've had enough, I'm going to go. No, they're still here. Our canine friend is down the right field line, outside for a ball. I said he was looking more energetic, but he was right by somebody who had food. So that's the key right there. And does a great job protecting that side of the dugout as well. 3-1 now on Fromell. 1 out here in the second. That's ball 4. Second walk of the game from Bree Romero, and now she's going to have to face the tough Cassidy Bennett with the bases loaded. There's a meeting at the mound for the Beavers. Cassidy Bennett in the first game was 2 for 3. She scored 1. She drove in 2. That was a big double in the 4th inning. She walked and scored her first time in this game, and she's up here now with the bases loaded and just 1 out. Started off with Guerrero single, then a sacrifice by Ada New that was not handled by Kayla Adams, and so she reached base as well. Then a sacrifice by Gomez moved the runners to second and third. And Brella Fromell with the walk on 3-1 pitch loads the bases for Bennett, and then Vasconcelos on deck. So 2 tough hitters in a row for the Seahawks here against Bree Romero, who's still chatting out at the mound with the coaching staff. Member of the coaching staff here, Lisa Delgado, the head coach of ARC softball. And now the umpire said, "Okay, I've let you chat for a while. Now let's stop the chatting here." He looks to be an elderly gentleman, so he probably has 5:30 dinner reservations. Because that's a late dinner for fellas at the hometown buffet. If you have a reservation at the hometown, you belong, man. Because you'd have to get it by just going there all the time. You don't get reservations, so yeah. I don't say that from experience or anything. First pitch high and inside for a ball. 1-0 on Cassidy Bennett.
Is that a ball or a strike?
Out of Wairika High School, Cassidy Bennett. She's ahead in the count 1-0. Look out, that hit her right in the back, so that is going to be a very painful run batted in for Bennett, as Guerrero will score the 3rd run of the game. Moving to third is Ada New. At second now is Fromell. And Bennett picks up another RBI, her 3rd of the day. And here's Dylan Vasconcelos, who grounded to short her first time up, and she's up here with the bases loaded. She takes that one on the outside corner. Good-looking pitch for a strike, 0-1. Dylan in the first game was 1 for 3 with a base on balls. Her hit was a double. 0 for 1 so far in this second game. She takes that one outside. 1-1. Beavers looking to pull off the double play, although the infield shortstop is pulled in, and so is Savannah Haynes at second base. So basically playing the infield in here, trying to cut down the run. That's high, gets off the glove of the catcher, coming in from third. The toss is going to be too late. It's a wild pitch, and the second run of the inning scores, and that is Ada New coming across the plate. Moving up to third base is Fromell. Moving to second is Cassidy Bennett. And it's a 4-1 score in favor of the Seahawks. 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. That's right up. 2-1. Yep, they were checking it, but we had it. Our scoreboard had it. Chris Toy on the YouTube scoreboard had it. We were all over that one. Aubrey Alba on deck. There's the pitch. Good looking pitch outside corner, call strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Seahawks won game 1 5-3. Ada knew the winning pitcher in that one. Vasconcelos with a 2 ball, 2 strike count. Now it's a 3 ball, 2 strike count. Does have first base open. But Alba had a couple of runs batted in game number 1. She was 1 for 3 with a sacrifice fly. That's fouled out of play over the top, and every time the ball comes back here, I have like PTSD over Matt the PA guy and his, just, I don't know, embarrassing performance, trying to catch a foul ball in game 1. I don't know what to even call it. Tremendous effort, whatever the opposite of that is. Yes. Full count. Fouled out of play to our right. 3 balls and 2 strikes. I mean, you hate to characterize a guy by like one thing that happened in his life, I mean, it happens to all of us. Except not that. That is call strike 3. A beautiful pitch. She's been working her outside the entire time, came inside and got the big strikeout. And with 2 outs, Aubrey Alba is the batter. She popped out to short left field her first time up. Bella Garcia with a really excellent running catch at shortstop. 2 runs in the inning. 2 runners on base, but now 2 outs. And Alba pops it up. Can be called by Savannah Haynes. So a good job by Romero with 2 outs to get 2 tough hitters, but 2 runs still score. We're going to the bottom of the second, and the Seahawks are leading at 4-1.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15. Comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Moving along to the bottom of the second inning here from Becky Russ Field, which was dedicated in 1996, I just found out by the plaque downstairs. Madison Demon, and then Mackenzie Smith and Ariana Alasso, 7, 8, and 9 against Alicia Mendez, who gave up 3 hits but only 1 run in the top of the bottom of the first, and she leads it now 4-1. Demon hits it sharply to left to second off the glove of the second baseman Vasconcelos into right field for a base hit. Hit the ball hard and got rewarded for it. Nice diving try by Dylan Vasconcelos out at second base, but she couldn't make the play off the edge of her glove. And that'll bring up Mackenzie Smith, who's been aggressive at the plate the entire day. 2 hits in game 1, 2 for 3. I guess she was taken by surprise. She was second up in the inning. The first batter hit it, and then she went, is it me now? But the way she's been aggressive at the plate, I think she's pretty much looking forward to it. She's taken a cut at the first pitch most every time so far today. She's up here with a runner at first and nobody out. Alicia Mendez on the mound. Swing and a miss. Took the good cut again, but she's behind the count 0-1. Line drive, but that's going to go right to shortstop. And Gomez kind of took the sting off that one, hit a little bit out toward the end of the bat. And Smith is retired for the first out in the inning, and Ariana Olaso is going to come to the plate. Next home action for ARC softball is on Saturday the 17th of February. Swinging a miss by Lasso. Thinking about throwing to first was Guerrero, but she decides against it. And it's 0-1. On the 17th, it's home for a doubleheader, but I think it's a split doubleheader. 10 a.m. against Redwoods on the 17th, and then 12 o'clock against San Mateo. So that's the doubleheader. She bunts at it, doesn't get it. 0-2 quickly with Bella Garcia to come next. Beavers will be traveling down to Monterey Peninsula for a doubleheader this Saturday, and then they go to Shasta in Redding, California on Tuesday for a doubleheader before returning home on the 17th. 0-2 on Olaso. Ariana hits it foul down the first base line. Stays 0-2. There's the one young lady. Usually a lot of kids out here chasing the foul balls, but just one intrepid youngster. Probably because they don't get the Stones McCoy autograph that they got last time. I mean, the Chris Toy autograph is good. It just doesn't carry the same weight around here, is all I'm saying. Fouled again, right in the same spot. Watch out, young lady. Make the play, make the play. Oh, she didn't even say. There, she got it. She's like, this is going to be great. I can get Stones McCoy's autograph and Chris Toy because I'm going to have 2 foul balls. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. First strikeout for Mendez in this one, and she's got 2 outs. Still over at first base is Demon, who led off with a single in this inning. And then here's Bella Garcia, who grounded to second base her first time up, went after the first pitch and grounded it out to Vasconcelos at second base. A couple hits in the first game for Bella. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and it's a call strike, 0-1. Elizabeth Popick on deck. Bella, a sophomore from Rockland High School, was injured and missed much of the second half of last season after a great start. That's a changeup that's in the dirt, and going to second is Madison Demon. So she's on second in scoring position. 1 ball, 1 strike count on Bella. Beavers looking to chip away at this 3-run deficit as the Seahawks have scored twice in both the first and second innings. There's a ground ball out toward short side. Gomez is going to have to hurry across the diamond as he got her by a step for the 3rd out. So no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left, and the Seahawks didn't realize there were 3 outs, and they're out there going, we'll get another one. Garcia's out 6-3. No runs, a hit, 1 left. We go to the 3rd inning. Seahawks leading at 4-1. Fast flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the side. Potters get the win 8-5. Sanchez 1 on 4. She gets it back, trying to get it back to Gallegos. What a spin move. Her shot is blocked. She has it controlled, puts in the goal. Witt trying to set it. She sets it over for Molly Harrison, pokes it over. Short set for Barrios, and her slam goes out of play. He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kidder. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Funny, but I wanted to ask you about that because I remember you doing that show, and you kind of
go ahead.
That's that's our new show.
Really nice.
Yeah, Beneath One Fern is what we call the show.
Yeah, Between a Flower.
Yes. Well, we're working on we're workshopping the title.
Yes.
Ooh. You may not see that $10 again, my friend. That woman does not like to fork over the cash.
I heard him say he'd pay you next Tuesday. So,
That's right.
I didn't bring pad and paper, so I don't know what to tell you what's going to happen when I come back.
First
so
of all,
I got to take notes.
We may end up in one, especially on this episode of the Stones and Toys Show.
Oh, snap.
Top of the third from Becky Russ Field. It'll be Brooklyn Yamas, Alicia Mendez, and Maya Guerrero, 5, 6, and 7 for the Seahawks, who have scored twice in both the first and second innings to lead 4-1 against Bree Romero. Check swing is in there for a strike. News from the baseball diamond is that the Beavers lead it 6-1 over Lassen College. We're in the 7th inning over there. Beavers closing in on, I believe, would be win number 2 on the season. That is in there for a strike, 0-2. They had the extra inning win over Shasta earlier on. We had the 13-inning loss to Feather River. Oh and 2 now. Almost takes high, 1-2. She is a 2-run single back in the first inning, dropped it into right center field. Been swinging a good bat all day, and that's the first time she was rewarded for it with the 2 runs batted in. She's 4 for 11 on the season now. Took something off that one, and she hits it slowly out towards Savannah Haynes, who picks it up and guns it to first for the out. Didn't know it would ever get there, but it eventually did. And Amos is retired, and that'll bring up Alicia Mendez, the pitcher, in our second game today. She popped up to second base her first time up. 1 for 4 on the day between the 2 games. First pitch is just a little bit inside for a ball. One ball, no strikes. Down low, gets through the catcher, but no runners, so no harm. 2 balls and no strikes. Mendez out of St. Francis Salesian Prep in Watsonville, California. 5'7" sophomore. Two-0 pitch just misses outside. 3 balls and no strikes. Romero's given up 2 base on balls so far and hit a batter in this game. For the second doubleheader in a row, she's pitching all of it, or has so far here in the second game. 3-0 pitch is in there for a call strike. Mendez kind of goes, oh, okay, I see how it's going to be. Stones McCoy has taken over the cameraman, producer, director role, and he, of course, has to insinuate himself in the umpire's business and say it was a call strike. That's outside for a ball. So Mendez will go down to first base. And he'll bring up Maya Guerrero, who singled her first time up and later scored. So she's 1 for 1, 3 for 8 on the day, or on the season. Maya was 1 for 3 in game number 1, also had a base on balls. He had a runner at first and 1 out. Takes outside and low for a ball. Edenu, the left fielder, on deck. Thought I was getting a touch warmer there for a second, and then Stones McCoy comes up in the booth, and it chills everything down. That's a line drive to left field. Poppett giving chase. She's not going to get it. That'll go all the way to the fence. Coming around is Mendez to third, and they're going to hold her there. It's a double for Guerrero, second and third now with 1 out. And it'll bring up Edenu, the left fielder. Just a bullet down the left field line as Popic, who covers a lot of ground out there, no way she could get to that one, runs it down in time to keep Mendez from scoring. 4th hit of the game for the Seahawks, and it brings up Edenu, who sacrificed her first time up, reached base on an error during the sacrifice and later scored. She takes outside for a ball. She's followed in the lineup by Aaliyah Gomez, the number 9 hitter, the shortstop. New was 1 for 3 with a run scored in game number 1. Swings and misses at that one. 1 ball and 1 strike. She was a hitting pitcher for the Seahawks in that one. She's got Mendez at third and Guerrero out at second. Maya with a pair of hits in this game. That is just a little bit too high. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Beavers outfield to straightaway and medium deep. New takes in there for a call strike. 2-2. Infield in at the corners, but back at shortstop, so not playing the infield in. Top of the 3rd inning. Seahawks already enjoying a 4-1 advantage. That is call strike 3, and New is out of there. I don't know if she knew it or she thought she had ball 4 on it. It's kind of hard to tell, but 2 outs, still 2 on though, and Aaliyah Gomez coming to the plate. She sacrificed her first time up. Aaliyah was 2 for 3 in game number 1, scored a run, and drove one in. That is just a little inside. Top of the order, that's Bella Fromell on deck. So a big hitter right here is Fromell, and Bennett at the top of the order have been on base all 4 times in this second game. Foul back off the screen. We set it at 1 ball and 1 strike. Inside for a ball. 2-1 on Leah Gomez. Another native of Watsonville, California. 7 of them on the Cabrillo roster. Sharply down the third. What a play by Adams. Just flags it and guns it across the diamond. Hit very well, but no runs on 1 hit. 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Beavers trail at 4-1.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Bottom of the 3rd inning, 4-1 in favor of the Seahawks. It'll be Elizabeth Popick, then Alexa Garcia and Kayla Adams for the Beavers here against Alicia Mendez, who's gone through 2 innings, giving up 4 hits and just a 1 run. Elizabeth Popick, who popped out to 3rd base her first time up. 3 for 4 in game number 1, including an RBI double in the 7th inning. Beavers just fell short 5-3. Hits it sharply out towards second. Vasconcelos has it on the hop and over to first for the out. To Elizabeth, I think, swung at the first pitch both times, and she is 0 for 2. And Alexa Garcia, who had Very impressive, towering home run to left field her first time up. She is coming up to the plate.
Number 7, center fielder Alexa.
First home run of the season for Alexa. Mendez pitches a ball. 1-0. Ada Noonan not really giving her now. I think the center fielder told her to, hey, this is the home run hitter, so they had to move back a little bit. High hop fly right side, should get out of play, giving chase the first, second, and right fielder, but it's in the bullpen area. As the Beavers look at the baseball side, look to put a couple more runs up on the board, and they enjoy an 8-1 advantage over there, it looks like. So, good job for Coach Jay. Top of the 8th, Coach Jay. 1-1 on Alexa. She takes it outside for a ball. I don't want to say anything about that, though, because I remember the game we did against Feather River. They were enjoying an advantage going into the 9th, and it didn't work out our way. So just keep it calm, keep it cool. It was only 4 hours and 27 minutes. That one is outside for a ball. 3 balls and 1 strike. Kayla Adams to follow. Kayla with a single her first time up. Still just the bottom of the 3rd inning. 4-1 Seahawks. Garcia takes ball 4. And that first at bat made an impression on Alicia Mendez as she didn't really give Alexa too much to hit. And here's Kayla Adams. Lined a single off the center fielder's glove back in the 1st inning. So she is 1 for 1, 1 for 4 on the day. 3 for 10 on the season. For Kayla Adams, also out of Rockland High School. That's a sharp hit ground ball into the hole into left field for a base hit. Perfect placement by Kayla Adams, her 2nd hit of the game. 5th hit for the Beavers. Moving to 2nd is Alexa Garcia. And now here comes Savannah Haynes, who had a single herself back in inning number 1. In the 2nd game of the first doubleheader the Seahawks played, they started a different pitcher. Ada New started the first game and pitched a 5-inning no-hitter. Then they started another pitcher, Victoria Sierra, and then Ada came on in the 5th inning. Pitched the last 3. Out. Oh, that's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Wouldn't be surprised to see her pulled in from left field at some point during this game. Right now, just the bottom of the 3rd, though, and 2 on and 1 out for the Beavers. Riley Meyer on deck after Savannah. Popped up, out of play, out over our head. 0-2 now. I don't think Stones McCoy was here for your ignominious debut at trying to catch it, Matt, so I wasn't going to tell him anything about how Matt didn't make the play on the foul ball. Off-speed pitch is a ball. Saying not making the play on it is really kind of taking it easy on him, really. I mean, running away in horror would be what he did from it, like it was some sort of monster or something that came out from under the bed. 1-2. That is a ball, 2-2. Problem is, if I'd have got that chance, I wouldn't have run away, but I just would have missed it. So I would have just been, I would have just done a very poor job of catching it. So it would have been just as bad. Popped up right side, out of play. Even with the count, 2-2 on Savannah Haynes out of Castro High School. The Rams is what they're called. Yes, I know. Stones likes to act out whatever mascot is applicable, so he was trying to show me his ram. That is, I don't know what that was. Almost was a strike, though, I'll tell you that. It kind of like started out way in the air and then just kind of lost speed like it was coming in for a landing, and I thought it might have landed in the strike zone. Yes, I know it's a changeup, but it was like 11 miles an hour. It was like stay on the right side of the freeway because you're not going in the middle lane. That's outside, ball 4. So Haynes works hard to get that walk. She goes to first. Adams moves to second. Alexa Garcia is at third. And that brings up Riley Meyer, who grounded out to second base her first time. Looking for her first hit of the season, and this would be a very good time for it. Riley also ran from Kestrel High School. Alicia Mendez up on the mound. She's given up 2 walks and a single in this inning, and Meyer takes a big cut at that one. Doesn't connect, so she's behind 0-1. Madison Demon on deck. 1 out here in the third. Beavers trying to get a split in this doubleheader as the Seahawks took game 1. Meyer hits a line drive, foul down the first base line and out of play. Thomas gave a chase over there, but Brooklyn was just a little too far away to make the play. 0-2 now on Riley Meyer. Infield is in for the Seahawks. Meyer fouls that one out of play as well. Garcia, Adams, and Haynes on the bases for ARC as they look to cut into the 3-run lead Cabrillo enjoys currently. That's hit well to center field. Going back as Alba's still going back. That's a one-hopper on the fence. 1 run scores. Here comes the second one. And the throw's going to hold up. Going to second base is Haynes, and scoring Garcia and Adams. It's a single for Meyer. It's 2 runs batted in. And it's the Beavers 2 runs closer. They now trail 4-3. Looked like maybe Savannah Haynes couldn't tell if the ball was going to be caught, so she held up and obviously didn't know if Kayla Adams was going to keep going, which she did. That is the 6th hit of the game for the Beavers, a big one for Riley Meyer, her first hit of the season. And Stones pointed to the fences when she was looking for her first hit, and he wasn't that far off. And that'll bring up Madison Demon, who's singled her first time up out of Rio Americano. Got her first hit of the season. Her first hit of the day, anyway. First and second, still just 1 out here in the third. Mackenzie Smith on deck, but it's about Madison Demon right now. Hits one high up in the air, short left center field. Alba moves over. She's going to make the play for the second out. So 2 away now. And Mackenzie Smith, who popped out to shortstop her first time up, had 2 hits in game number 1. Comes to us from Stagg High School in Stockton. Still at second is Haynes. At first is Meyer. And Smith is a swinger, and she swings at the first pitch and fouls it out of play. Dangerously close to the press box. And I know people were having like PTSD. Oh, wait a minute. No, Matt, you're going to handle the next one. Don't worry, man. I got confidence in you. You were just caught a little unaware at first. That's fouled off again. She went there. She was looking like she says, I'm swinging at this one. I don't care where it is. She fouls it off. 2-run single by Riley Meyer has cut it to a 4-3 Seahawk advantage here in the third. Alicia Mendez on the mound for Cabrillo. Swings and fouls that one back to the screen. I do believe she would swing at whatever you throw anything up there. She's gonna swing at it. You're not gonna catch her not swinging. Ariana Alasso on deck in case McKenzie can keep it going for ARC here in the third. She lines that one, but it's fouled down the left field line, and she got all of that one turned on it. Again, she's swinging at it. You might as well just deal with it because I'm swinging at it. She's been seeing it well all day to Matt the PA man's assertion. She has been seeing it well and going after it. and she has been very aggressive. As the umpire picks this very tense moment to go pick about 17. Somebody just carry him out to him. Don't roll him to the poor guy. Come on. He does a lot of work out there. And he's got a 5:30 dinner reservation, we've decided, at Hometown Buffet. So he'll see Stones McCoy there. I don't think the Hometown Buffet could handle you. I've seen you in action. Yeah, they're going to have to call for reinforcements. Is there another Hometown Buffet around here somewhere so I can go after I've cleaned you out? Still 0-2 on Mackenzie Smith. She takes that one down low, and it had to be bad if she didn't swing. 1-2. Since we got our replacement scoreboard, the scoreboard is just looking fantastic out there. Incredible. The count is perfect. The runs are perfect. Everything is just perfect, except for there's 2 outs. That's hit to right field. Coming on in is Pramel, and she's going to make the catch. So Smith put a good charge in it, but not quite far enough. 2 runs, 2 hits through the left. We go to the top of the 4th inning. We got a ball game. It's 4-3 Seahawks.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't
And
really
then run
respond.
away.
Yeah.
I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me.
Yeah,
to
I
sound
don't know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that. 'Cause
Generally,
I know
fine.
Again, you're a very bright guy. You
Yeah.
see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home. Top of the 4th inning, top of the order for Cabrillo. They'll have Bella Framel, Cassidy Bennett, and Dylan Vasconcelos against Bree Romero, who's given up 4 runs on 4 hits so far. 1 error for the Beavers. Ramel has singled and walked, so she's been on base both times. Scored back in the 1st inning. 7 for 12 on the season.
Leading off the inning for Cabrillo, number 15.
3 for 5 in our doubleheader. Left-hand hitting right fielder. Elizabeth Popick in left field. Alexa Garcia in center. Riley Meyer out in right. Denman, Haynes, Bella Garcia, and Adams in the infield. That's it softly out to shortstop. Garcia's going to have to hurry to get her at first, and I think she did. Good job staying on the base by Madison Denman. Garcia had to make the throw. She didn't really have time to get set as Ramel gets down the line so quickly. And staying on the bag over there is Madison Denman for the first out. Cassidy Bennett coming to the plate, walked and scored in the first, was hit by a pitch and got an RBI in the second. Coming off a 2 for 3 game in game 1 where she had 2 runs batted in and a run scored. Shows bunt, takes a pitch high. 1 ball, no strikes. Our canine friend is still in the spot down there, guarding the, I guess that would be the west side of the dugout. That's it out towards second. Going to have to hurry. And got her at first by a step. Good job by Savannah Haynes. 2 outs. And Dylan Vasconcelos will be the hitter. She has grounded to short and struck out looking, so she's 0 for 2 in this one. Hi, camera. Oh, that's our. What camera is that now? Is that your? Oh, go back over toward their dugout so we can show people our dog that we've been talking about. Oh, come on. What's the use? What's the use of showing it if there's no canine cam? Maybe we get a camera and put it on the dog. That's what we need to do. Oh, no, we only have the one canine, and he has been chill all day, except for when they opened the plate of food. Popped up right side, fouled ground, giving chase the catcher. Nice play, Mackenzie Smith. Good inning, Bria Romero. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Beavers trail 4-3.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Told Rick, I said, this is the guy that's going to lead us out of the...
He can't even lead us out of the
He
parking
can't get out of the parking lot.
So just moments ago, a rhubarb, a brouhaha between Mr. Reynolds, the great Jerry Reynolds, and the great Mr. Basketball.
They always wear
He
something
dresses different. He has his suit on and stuff.
So,
yeah.
so it's like, hey, fans, I'm different.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the man.
Well,
see, so...
yeah.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Alicia Mendez is still out on the hill for the Seahawks, but to our earlier point, Ada New has now gone into the bullpen, and she is warming up. We have a new left fielder out there. I think number 21 is at first base now, and that's Victoria Sierra. And in left field is Brooklyn Yamas, who played left field the first game and started out at first. So Victoria Sierra is now at first base, temporarily coming in and taking the spot of New, as Ariana Olaso is the first batter. She takes the changeup and it misses. It's in there for a strike. So the umpire, you don't have, just because the pitch is slow doesn't mean you have to make your movement slow. That's my job. 0-1. Ariana struck out back in the second, so she is 0 for 1. That's down low for a ball, 1-1. So New came in the fifth inning in the doubleheader that back on January 30th when Cabrillo took down West Valley 8-0 and then 6-5. That's popped out of play by Alasso. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Bella Garcia to follow, then Elizabeth Popick. 9-1-2 for the Beavers here as they trail it 4-3. We're in the bottom of the fourth from Becky Rustfield. There's another changeup. I've seen changeups that are, you take 15 miles an hour off or something like that. But this one you take like all the miles an hour off and just kind of like flip it up to the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul back to the screen as Alasso stays alive. Oh, I was wondering why you were shaking your fist, Jones McCoy, but it was right by your camera. Well, you don't have your little rain cover on your camera today either. No, you're probably right. It's very strong. It's a very strong rain cover. Down low for a ball. Takes the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three runs on 6 hits for the Beavers so far in this one. Alicia Mendez on the hill. Outside, ball 4. Good take by Alasso. Good at bat by Ariana. She's down at first base, and here's Bella Garcia, who's grounded to second and popped out. 0 for 2 in this one. Bella was 2 for 3 in game 1. She started off game 1 with a ringing double to right center field in the bottom of the first. She takes a ball there and bluffed the throw down to first base by Maria Guerrero. 1 ball, no strikes. Elizabeth Popick to follow as Ada New continues to warm up in the pen for the Seahawks. Garcia hits it sharply to the right of second. Nice play by the second baseman. Flips it over, glove with her glove to second for the force. That's Vasconcelos, and that is a great play. That one almost getting through into center field, but she turns it into the fielder's choice. Garcia stays at first base. And with 1 out now, Elizabeth Popick coming to the plate. Elizabeth has popped out and grounded out, so she is 0 for 2 after getting 3 hits in game 1. Her walk-up music just gets me going. It's Slim Shady. I call him Marshall, his personal friend. That is another change-up. I just don't think the umpire likes that pitch. He just doesn't. He just kind of goes, I don't like that pitch. Ball 1. He objects to it on conscientious grounds or something. I don't know. Yeah, he's a conscientious objector. I guess that's what I was actually saying. That's a little number over third. That's a fair ball inside the third base line. And staying at second base is Garcia. It's a single for Popick. First and second, and here comes Alexa Garcia. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's a move made on the mound. They make it now as Alexa has a home run and a walk in this game. First time at the plate in the first inning, she hit one about 20 feet over the left field fence off the little shed out there. And then walked last time as she kind of pitched around her a little bit. Don't know if you can do that with runners at first and second. Kayla Adams on deck, and Kayla is 2 for 2 in game number 2. That was conscientious objector for ball 1. I think the next time she throws that pitch, he's going to go to Canada. I think that's what's going to happen. Historical reference, look it up. 1-0 on Alexa Garcia. 1 for 4 in game number 1. She takes that one. Good looking pitch in there for a strike. Found the inside corner. Put a little more heat on that one, did Mendez. She's even at the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Alba's deep in center field, deep in right field is Fromell. Alba's not as deep in left field. Garcia hits it high up in the air, but that's in short right field. Second baseman's going to go out and make the play. So a big out right there by Mendez to get Garcia to pop out to Vasconcelos in short right field. 2 outs, and here's Kayla Adams. Kayla singled in the first and then singled and scored in the third, so she is 2 for 2. The single in the first was off the glove of the center fielder, Alba, and in this third, she hit it right between third and short into left field for a base hit. She's up here with a chance to do some damage here as it's 4-3, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Ball 1, off-speed pitch. Two in the first, 2 in the second for the Seahawks, 1 in the first, and then 2 in the third for the Beavers. They threaten here again in the 4th. And Kayla Adams at the plate. Good looking fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Savannah Haynes to follow. It's all about Kayla Adams here with 2 outs out of Rockland High School. Little line drive into right field coming on is Fromell, and she's going to get it about knee high. So good job by Mendez to get out of trouble there. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We go to the 5th inning, and the Seahawks lead by 1. Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the side. Potters get the win 8-5. Sanchez 1 on 4. She gets it back, trying to get it back to Gallegos. What a spin move. Her shot is blocked. She has it controlled, puts in the goal. Witt trying to set it. She sets it over for Molly Harrison, pokes it over. Short set for Barrios, and her slam goes out of play. He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Funny, but I wanted to ask you about that because I remember you doing that show, and you kind of.
Go ahead.
That's our new show.
Really nice.
Yeah, Beneath One Fern is what we call the show.
Yeah, Between a Flower.
Yes. Well, we're working on workshopping the title.
Yes.
Ooh. Well, you may not see that $10 again, my friend. That woman does not like to fork over the cash.
I heard him say he'd pay you next Tuesday. So,
That's right. I didn't bring pad and paper, so I don't know what to tell you what's going to happen when I come back.
First
so
of all,
I got to take notes.
We may end up in one, especially on this episode of the Stones and Toys Show.
Oh, snap.
Moving along into the top of the 5th here from Becky Respeel. Mark the Phantom Low here. Chris Toy, Stones McCoy on the production side. Aubrey Alba, Brooklyn Yamas, and Alicia Mendez will be the first 3 hitters for the Seahawks as they enjoy the precarious 4-3 lead here as we go into the 5th. Alba's popped out to short and second, and she hits the ball deep down the left field line. I think it's going to be foul. Plenty of room to get that one out of here, but it is foul. And Alba will come back with an 0-1 count on a very impressive foul ball. Oh, and 1. Freshman from Watsonville High School really put a charge in that one. She pops that one up into short left field, coming on as Popick, and she'll make the play. Got in on the hands a little bit there, did Bree Romero, and retired Alba for the first out. Aubrey with 2 RBI in the first game, but 0 for 3 in the second, and Brooklyn Yamas will be the hitter. She has singled in 2 runs back in the first and then grounded to second. But she's made some really good contact in the doubleheader so far today. Not much to show for it, although she does have those 2 runs batted in. She takes outside for a ball. Mackenzie Smith behind the plate. Madison Demon at first. Savannah Haynes at second. Bella Garcia at short, and Kayla Adams at third. Elizabeth Popick left field. Alexa Garcia center field. Riley Meyer right field. Check swing, and that's in there for a strike. 1-1. Another salute to the Hardy fans who are out here watching a couple of games of community college softball. They've been hanging out on with our canine friend down the right field line, who couldn't look less interested in anything that's going on. But that's just the way that's just the public face he puts on. Outside with that one, 2-1. He obviously is cataloging everything internally. Especially that food plate that's on the counter, the seat right next to him there. Pretending he doesn't see it. 2-1 pitch is hit well into right center field. Moving over is Meyer. She's going to make the play on the run. So 2 down quickly here in the 5th inning, and Alicia Mendez, the pitcher, comes to the plate. She has popped to second. She has struck out. Sophomore from Watsonville, California. Want to wonder if 4 innings has been what they were trying to get out of her, and they might bring in a new in the 5th as they did in their first doubleheader. But we'll see. Mendez impressively got out of the jam in the bottom of the 4th, getting Garcia and Adams with 2 runners on. 1 ball and no strikes. Four hits in the game for the Seahawks. That's a little bit too high and inside, 2-0. Bree Romero has walked a couple, and she's hit a batter. That one's going to catch the outside corners. 2 balls and 1 strike on Mendez. Two outs here in the 5th. Maya Guerrero, the catcher, on deck. That's lifted out towards second base. Going to have to play that on a hop. That's a tough play, and they underhanded to first. Not in time. Runner's going to go all the way to second, and that's going to be a hit, and then an error on Haynes on the throw. That one just had a lot of English on it, and Savannah was waiting for it, and it never got to her. When she picked it up, she tossed it to first over the head of Demon. Second error by the Beavers in this game, too. 5th hit of the game for the Seahawks, and in scoring position is Alicia Mendez for Maya Guerrero, who has a single and a double in this game, so 2 for 2. She scored back in the 2nd inning. So instant scoring opportunity outside. As Guerrero settles in, 1 ball and no strikes. That one misses outside as well. Ada New is scheduled to be on deck. Actually, it's Victoria Sierra. Final score from the baseball diamond. Beavers with the win take down Lassen. The Lassen Cougars 9-2. Congratulations to Coach Jay and his squad. That one's in there for a strike. That's win, I believe, number 2 of the season. They've had a couple of rainouts, so it's tough to keep track over all that's been going on over there, but well done, guys. That one's chopped foul out of play, and that's almost a nice play. Did you see that, Matt, the way that they hit a foul ball and they all went to try to catch the foul ball, and then they tried to, oh my gosh, that was almost a disaster. They went to throw it back and hit the fence and came back at them, and that's not, you don't want to see that. I know you're going to, you'll step forward. I know that. Next time it comes up here, you're going to make a fine catch. That's it. Foul over onto the baseball field. Evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Mendez is at second. We have 2 outs here in the inning. She had the infield single and advanced on the throwing error. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 runner on. Hit sharply and foul down the third baseline. Popick runs it down in left field to get it back in. And we'll go again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Beavers will have Savannah Haynes, then Riley Meyer, Madison Demon, 5, 6, and 7 when they come to the plate in the bottom of the 5th. As again, in 5th innings, things start getting, the time starts running away from you in a 7-inning ball game. Guerrero, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That is a good-looking pitch called strike 3. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Beavers trailing at 4-3.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in town. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
Fast plung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid, and that's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Moving it along into the bottom of the 5th inning here from Becky Russ Field. Mark the Phantom Low along with Chris Toy, Savannah Haynes, Riley Meyer, and Madison Demon, our first 3 hitters against Alicia Mendez, who comes out for the bottom of the 5th inning. She's gone the first 4 innings, giving up 6 hits and 3 runs. Savannah with a single back in the first, then she walked in the 3rd. So she is 1 for 1 in this one. That's a line drive, and that's going to get nice play by Vasconcelos at second base, but there's nothing she's going to be able to do with it. Looked like it was hit a little harder than it was, but it's perfectly placed as Dylan Vasconcelos went out as the second baseman and went far to her right and made the stop, but no chance for a throw to get Haynes, and Savannah has her second hit of the game. She's at first base with nobody out, and here's Riley Meyer, who grounded to second base in the first and then a 2-run single back in the 3rd inning all the way to the fence in center field. 7 hits now for the Beavers. Meyer swinging away, fouls it back to the screen. Madison Demon to follow. 2 in the first, 2 in the second for the Seahawks, 1 in the first, and then 2 in the 3rd for the Beavers. And again, they have threatened but have not crossed the plate since. And they've got Haynes down at first base with nobody out here in the 5th. Meyer takes outside for a ball. Maya Guerrero always ready to throw behind runners as she takes a look down at first base. Victoria Sierra manning the position now, the sophomore from Soquel. Brooklyn Yamas started at first base. She is now in left field in this game. Ada New was warming up in the pen. I don't think she's still throwing. She's probably ready to go at any time. That's fouled back on a good-looking pitch down the middle. And Riley kind of would probably like to have that one back. She can only foul it back to the screen. So it's 1-2 now on Riley Meyer. Took something off that one, a little chopper out towards shortstop. Gomez is going to have to go to first. And did she get her? Yes, she did at first base. And Riley thought she'd beaten it out. Moving to second base is Savannah Haynes. And Riley did make it very close at first base. But she is called out, and Madison Demon coming to the plate. She singled and flied to center, so Madison 1 for 2 in this one. Haynes, Meyer, and Madison Demon all have had their first hit of the season in this game. Madison's got a runner out at second base and just 1 out. Mendez delivers a fastball outside, so it's 1-0. Mackenzie Smith on deck. She's got a pop out and a fly out in this game. One ball, no strikes. It's hit sharply past third into left field for a base hit. It will not be enough to bring the runner in. The throw comes all the way to the plate. And a really good throw out from left field by Yamas. And now dancing off first is Demon, and she's going to go back to first base. So 2 hits in the inning, first and third, just 1 out. And that'll bring up Mackenzie Smith, who's the most aggressive swinger of the Beavers. Great throw by Yamas, and Demon thought she might try to go down to second on the throw, but it was right on the money and got there quickly so that Guerrero was up with the ball right away. So here's Mackenzie Smith. Pop out to short, fly to right. Out of Stagg High School in Stockton. Hits it right back. Oh, what a play by the pitcher. Throws to first base and throws it away. That's going to allow a run to score. Going down to second is Demon. So it's a line drive back to the pitcher. A great play by Mendez. She went to throw to first to get Demon doubled off and threw it away, and allowing the run to score from third. Demon goes to second. The run scores. Error is charged to the pitcher. We've got a tie ball game, and we've got Ariana Alasso, strikeout and a walk, Mariana today. What a great play by Mendez. That ball was headed for center field, and she just put the glove down and snagged it. Alasso takes in there for a strike. 0-1. Bella Garcia, the top of the order, on deck. Oh and 1. That's right down the middle, call strike 2. 0-2. 4-4, bottom of the 5th. Bella Garcia to follow. Also from Bear Creek High School. She watches that one go outside. 1-2. She worked a walk the last time up, struck out back in the second. Hit up in the air down the right field line. Going to be foul, and no one's going to be able to get there. So it'll be 1-2 still on Lasso. Demon is on second base. Haynes has scored the tying run here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's been a very entertaining game. Entertaining day of softball. Although the Seahawks did win game 1, 5-3. Hit sharply out towards second. Vasconcelos has it. And over to first for the out. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 left. We go to the 6th, tied at 4.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't
And
really
then run away.
Yeah.
No, I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me.
Yeah,
to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that. 'Cause
Generally,
I know
fine.
Again, you're a very bright guy. You
Yeah.
see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home. Top of the 6th inning, Victoria Sierra, who came on at first base a couple innings ago, will make her first appearance at the plate and start us off. Then Leah Gomez and Bella Framel. That is on the outside corner for a strike. Victoria from Soquel High School, a sophomore, pitcher and an infielder, playing at first base in this game 2 of our doubleheader. Swings and fouls that one back to the screen. So quickly 0-2 from Bri Romero, pitching in her 6th inning. She's given up 5 hits and 4 runs, 3 of them earned so far in this one. Beavers tied the score on an unearned run in the bottom of the 5th. Sierra takes inside for a ball. She's still alive, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kayla Adams comes in to have a word with Bri Romero. 1-2 to Sierra. That's hit out to the right of second base. That's into center field, but Sierra fell down, so they're going to throw from center field to get her out of first base, and she might have hurt herself. She hit it past their diving second baseman and then fell down in the batter's box. She got up, And we're going to get the very unusual 8-3 put out here. And Sierra's going to make her way back to Doug. Hopefully she's a pitcher. That hurt the footwork there. She seems to be moving okay. It might have been just a momentary thing. Here's Aaliyah Gomez. So the Beavers get a break on the play. Now hopefully Sierra is all right. So with one out, here's Gomez, who was sacrificed and grounded to third. Had a couple of hits in game one. She hits a nice line drive to left field. Poppet comes in, but not going to be able to make the play. Has to throw it in on one hop, so Gomez singles to left. That is hit number 6 for the Seahawks, and it'll bring up Bella Fromell, the right fielder, who singled, walked, and grounded to short. So Aaliyah Gomez, 3 for 5 on the day from the number 9 spot for the
Number 15, the right fielder, Bella Fromell.
Seahawks. Fromell from Austin, Texas, steps in, a freshman. Coming up is Adams at third base. And there goes the runner. Smith waited a second and throws down to second a little bit too late. Had the double clutch, and taken off right away was Gomez, and she's in there with a stolen base, getting herself into scoring position with one out in the top of the 6th. So, little momentary hesitation there. Figured out it was called a ball. So it's 1-0. That's high for a ball. 2-0. Bella Garcia playing in at shortstop like the infield in, because Fromell grounded one to her last time, and she was barely able to throw her out, and she was in further than that. So 2-0 pitch, swings and misses, waves it one outside, 2-1. Got a break there for Bree Romero. Cassidy Bennett to follow. One out here in the 6th. That's hit softly out to the pitcher's mound. Throw to third, and the tag is applied, but she is safe. And there goes down to second base. Taking advantage, going to second is Fromell. So she's going to end up at second. It's a fielder's choice. Gomez went to third. I don't know that she would have had her at first, but she might have, so it's a fielder's choice. Very alertly, Fromell goes all the way to second. Second and third now, and here's Cassidy Bennett. He was walked, been hit by a pitch, and grounded out. She had a 2-run double in game number 1. She bunts it down the third baseline. I don't think they're going to make a play on her. They fake it, throw it back to third, and picked her off third base. What a play by Kayla Adams. Pump fake, throws to third. Covering was Bella Garcia, and they caught the runner off third. That's Aaliyah Gomez.
You said you're in spot 9?
Staying at second base
They said they'll be out shortly.
is Fromell, and Cassidy Bennett will reach on what was a beautiful bunt, and she would have beaten out easily, but she's at first base on the fielder's choice. And Vasconcelos is coming to the plate with 2 outs. She takes down low for a ball. Dillon is grounded to short, struck out, and popped out. So she is 0 for 3. 1 for 3 in game number 1. Great play by Adams, and a great job by Garcia to be covering third base and slapping the tag on Gomez as she went back. Outside ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. That's lined out in left center field. That's a base hit. 1 run will score. Great job by Garcia to get the ball in quickly to keep the runner at first, Bennett, from going to second. But Fromell scores all the way from second. It's an RBI single for Vasconcelos. And the Seahawks are back on top, 5-4 in this one. And that'll bring up Aubrey Alba. Good job getting to it by Alexa Garcia and getting it back in there as the speedy Bennett was held to second base. But it's a clutch hit by Vasconcelos, her 4th of the season. Picks up the RBI, and here's Alba. She pops it up short center field. Now it's going to be the shortstop going back. That is Bella Garcia for the out. So a key hit from Vasconcelos puts the Seahawks back on top. We go to the bottom of the sixth. The Beavers are down again, this time 5.
College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Told Rick, I said, this is the guy that's going to lead us out of the...
He can't even lead us out of the
He
parking
can't get
lot.
out of the parking lot.
So we just moments ago, a rhubarb, a brouhaha between Mr. Reynolds, the great Jerry Reynolds, and the great Mr. Basketball.
They always wear
He
something
dresses different. He has his
Yeah.
suit on and stuff.
So
Bottom of the sixth, top of the order for the Beavers, Bella Garcia, Elizabeth Popick, and Alexa Garcia. Bella takes a swing at the first one, waves at it, strike one. Alicia Mendez still out on the mound. She's gone through 5 innings, given up 8 hits, 4 runs, only 3 of them earned. And she's taking on Bella Garcia, who's grounded out twice and into a fielder's choice. Pops that one foul over the screen to our left. 0-2 quickly on Bella Garcia, who started out her day in game 1 in the bottom of inning number 1 by hitting a ringing double to right center field. She had 2 hits in that game and is 0 for 3 so far in this one. There's the off-speed pitch. That one, I think it would have been around the plate. It would have fooled Bella Garcia, but it ran out of steam about a foot in front of home plate. So she has a 1-2 strike count now. Lifts foul on that one, just reaches out and spoils it. So it's still 1-2. Elizabeth Popick to follow, and then Alexa Garcia, who had a very impressive home run back in the first inning. A towering shot, so to speak. Inside, that's a good location by Mendez as Garcia. She's been pitching everything away, and Garcia had to take that one, ran up on it, it was inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hits it softly back to the pitcher. Mendez reaches up over to first for the out. 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Elizabeth Popick coming to the plate. She has popped out. She's ground out, and she has singled. So she is 1 for 3. Was 3 for 4 in game number 1. Looking to get on base ahead of Alexa Garcia. Elizabeth out of Wood Creek High School. Takes that one low and outside. One ball, no strikes, 1 out, 6th inning. Lisa Mendez has gone all the way for the Seahawks. Bree Romero the same for ARC. Popick swings and fouls that one back. Rolls around toward third base. Cassidy Bennett picks it up. And we'll go with 1 ball and 1 strike. Beavers back at home a week from Saturday. They'll play at 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock. We'll be here bringing you all the action. Stones Radio Networks, ARC Athletics YouTube channels. Subscribe and never miss an action, a minute of action. That one's, I'm going to say, is a little low since it bounced like 6 feet in front of the plate. 2-1. We're still doing basketball. We still are doing baseball as well as softball. So a lot of ARC sports activity you don't want to miss out on. Subscribe and never miss an inning, a quarter, whatever you want to call it. Ball 3. 3-1. And then you can go to those spots and watch past games as well. ARC Athletics on YouTube or Stones Radio Networks. We've got all the way back to the last year. We've got water polo. We've got soccer on there. Football, of course. Hit sharply to the right of second base. What a play again by Vasconcelos. It's going to be too late at first, but man, does she go to her right very well. Almost robbed another hit, but Popik gets her second of the game, her 5th of the day, and she's at first base now, the potential tying run, and here's Alexa Garcia. A home run in the first, a walk, and scored in the third, and then a pop out. And I think we might get a pitching change. Let's see, as we're going to get a pitching meeting at least, and so we'll step away for just a second. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Right now it's the Seahawks 5 and the Beavers 4.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family. Local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
New pitcher for the Seahawks, Ada New, who won the first game, went the full first game, gave up 9 hits, 3 earned runs, and struck out 6. She is on to pitch for the Seahawks with the runner at first and 1 out. Mendez went 5 in the 3rd innings. 8 hits, given up 4 runs, 3 earned, and she is responsible for Popik at first base. 1 strikeout for Mendez. So here's Garcia. Popik at first, 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Gets chopper out towards shortstop. Gomez is going to go across the diamond to first and get her by a step at first base. So a quick out there, 6-3, and it'll bring up Kayla Adams. Moving to second is Popik, so she's in potential scoring territory there, and we're going to get the coach is going to come out and talk to the umpire about the play at first. It looked like she got her at first base she was making that last long step, and the ball got there before her foot hit the bag. So 2 outs as it stands right now anyway. Adams, who's got a couple singles and a fly out in this one. She is 2 for 3 and scored a run back in the 3rd. As New comes out and gets a 1-pitch out. And the conversation is over with the field umpire. I'll say I think these guys have done a good job. I'll just say it all day. You're going to spend some time out at ARC. Might as well do a good job. I mean, it doesn't work for us, but works for them. Here's Adams. Kayla takes outside for a ball. Usually after I say that, the guy makes a horrendous call, and I have to argue with him. But in this case, so far, so good. Savannah Haynes on deck. Adams lines one to left field. That's a fair ball, base hit inside the left field line. 1 run will score. Adams is going to motor into second base. A huge hit for Kayla Adams, an RBI double that ties this game at 5 in the bottom of the 6th. Came through with that one and hit it right down the left field line. That's 2 for the Beavers today that they put right inside that line, right inside the chalk over there. Second hit of the inning for the Beavers. That run is charged to to Mendez. That's hit foul. It could spin back fair, though. It's happened already today, but that one stays foul. So Mendez finally charged with 5 runs, 4 of them earned. And the double by Adams has tied the game once again. Haynes with a couple of singles and a walk in this game. Watches that one. That's a good location right there, right on the black on the outside corner. And it's 0-2 now on Savannah Haynes. She singled in the first, walked in the third, singled, and scored in the 5th. That's a chopper out towards short. Gomez waits for it, goes across the diamond, throws it low, but nice scoop out at first base by Mendez, and that is the end of the inning. So we go to the top of the 7th. Beavers score 1. We are tied at 5.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop and Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Top of the 7th, we are tied at 5. It's Brooklyn Yamas, it's Alicia Mendez, and Maya Guerrero for the Seahawks against Bria Romero, who's been out there all day through the first 13 innings of this one. Outside for a ball, 1-0. Kayla Adams with the big RBI double to tie it up for the Beavers in the bottom of the 6th, and now we go to the 7th, all knotted up at 5. Amos with an RBI single in the first inning, and she's grounded out and flied out since then, so she's got the 2 runs batted in. She is 4 for 13 on the season. Started out at first base in this game. She's ended up back into her customary spot out in left field. That's outside for a ball. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's high for a ball. Three balls and 1 strike leading off the top of the 7th. That is ball 4. So the potential go ahead base runner on first base, and here is Alicia Mendez, who started out on the mound, and then when she was taken out of the mound and New came in for her, she went back over to first base. Llamas had already gone to left field, and she replaced Victoria Sierra over there. So she is back in it. She takes the first pitch in there for a strike. No look at a bunt right there. Oh and 1. Seahawks haven't been hesitant about taking off, but Llamas stays at first base as the pitch goes outside, off speed from Romero. 1-1 on Mendez. She's popped out, walked, and singled. That one sails outside as well, so it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Maya Guerrero, number 7 hitter on deck. High pop-up, second base. Savannah Haynes calls for it. She makes the catch. So good out right there for Bree Romero, getting Mendez to pop out and to bring up Guerrero, who has singled, doubled, and struck out. So she is 2 for 3 in this one, scored a run back in the second. 4 for 10 on the season, Maya Guerrero. Had a hit in the first game and a walk as well. Right-hand hitting catcher settles in out of Watsonville High School against Bree Romero from Sheldon High School. Outside. Ada New is on deck. Started out in the left field, now is pitching. Good looking pitch on the outside. That's in there for a strike. 1-1 on Mike Guerrero. Outfield, medium deep. And straight away for Guerrero. Singled back in the second, doubled in the third, struck out in the fifth. That one is just a little outside. 2-1. Llamas over at first base. She walked to open the inning, then a pop out by Mendez. That's hit high in the air, well foul down the left field line, out of play into the baseball field, where, by the way, the baseball team, the Beavers baseball team, with a win 9-2 over Lassen College today. The Lassen College Cougars falling to the Beavers, which would seem to be a mismatch the other way if you think about it, Cougars and Beavers. But I don't want to think about it. It's 2-2. So don't make me think about it. That's outside. Nice block by Mackenzie Smith, but it brings the count full on Maya Guerrero. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 7th inning. That is outside, ball 4. So 2 walks here in the inning. First and second, 1 out, and Ada New coming up to the plate. She sacrificed and struck out. Then Victoria Sierra batted in her spot. It was 0 for 1. We're going to have a pinch runner again, it looks like, for Guerrero. They did that already. Oh, no, it's not going to be for Guerrero. It's going to be for Llamas at second base. Let's see what number it is. Going to be Alyssa Herrera, who we saw in the first game as a pinch runner, or courtesy runner, whatever you term it. So Herrera is out at second. Guerrero is over at first. And Ada New will be the hitter. She sacrificed and struck out. So 0 for 1. Started out in left field, now back on the mound, where she was the winning pitcher in game 1. Improving her record to 2-0, and she is now the pitcher of record here in this game as well. Alicia Mendez went the first 5 in the third. was charged with 5 runs, 4 of them earned. First pitch is on the corner for a strike, 0-1. Leah Gomez, the number 9 hitter, who's hit well all day. Had a couple hits in game number 1 and has a single in this one. There's a ground ball, but it's fouled down the third base line. 0-2 now on Edenu, the 5'9" sophomore from Aptos High School. Threw a 5-inning no-hitter in the opening game back on January 30th, the first game of a doubleheader, as it was a run rule game, 8-0 over West Valley. 0-2 coming from Romero. Fouled back to the screen, stays 0-2. Two in the first, 2 in the second, and 1 in the 6th for the Seahawks. Beavers countered with 1 in the first, then they came up with 2 in the third, and single runs in the 5th and 6th. In the 6th, it was a Kayla Adams 2-run double, or actually just a RBI double. Fouled back to the screen, just a piece of that one. New got it, and she stays alive at the plate. Bree Romero has hit 1 and walked 4 here in game number 2. Swing and a miss. Big pitch right there. Got her on strikes. Overpowered her that time. So New is out. 2 outs, but here is Gomez, who is sacrificed, grounded out, and singled. Aaliyah out of Watsonville, California, St. Francis High School. She's a sophomore. Up here in a big spot with 2 outs and 2 on in the 7th. Swings and misses. 0-1. Herrera, the pinch runner, out at second base. Herrera is a freshman from Escalon High School. Over at first is Maya Guerrero. That one just misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Coach Lisa Delgado looking to salvage a split in this one for her American River College Beavers. After they drop game 1 5-3, 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Bree looking to, she's just decided to rear back and fire on these last 2 hitters. So far, the results have been good, but still a strike away from getting out of this inning unscathed and giving themselves a chance to win it in the bottom of the 7th. Good eye right there by Gomez. Lets it go by outside and high. Evens the count at 2-2. Top of the order, Bella Fromell on deck. Two swung on and missed. Got on an outside fastball. Big strikeouts by Romero with 2 runners on here in the 7th. We go to the bottom of 7th. Beavers have a chance to win it. We're tied at 5.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family. Local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed a job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Don't
got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't really
run
respond.
away.
Yeah.
No, I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me.
Yeah,
to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that. 'Cause
Generally,
fine.
Again, you're a very bright guy.
Yeah.
You see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home. Stage is set. Bottom of the seventh. Becky Russ field. 5-5 is our score, and here's Riley Meyer. Then she's followed by Madison Demon and Mackenzie Smith against Ada New. That's line to the first baseman. Nice play by Mendez, and one out. Right into the glove of the first baseman. So quickly, one out here in the seventh. Madison Demon with 2 hits in the game today, a couple singles and a fly out to center field. Ada New with the fastball, but it's high. 1-0. Alicia Mendez started this game 5 1/3 innings. Ada came on in the 6th. The Beavers tied it in the 6th, and now we are in the 7th, 5-5. Seahawks threatened in the top of the inning, but Romero with a couple of strikeouts got out of it. That's popped out of play. Good cut right there by Demon. Had a good swing at that one. We've had 1 home run in this game. Alexa Garcia way back in the first inning for the Beavers. The blast to left field off the top of the shed out there. Probably cleared the fence by 20 feet or so. It was a moonshot. It's down low for a ball. It was not the line drive variety. It was a very high fly ball, the definition of a high fly ball. 2 balls, 1 strike on Madison. Out of Rio Americano High School. Line drive into center field, base hit. And Madison Demon has a game. She's got 3 hits. Came into the game 0 for 3 on the season, and she's got 3 hits. Or she was 0 for 3 in the first game, and she's got 3 hits in the second game. Hit that one solidly, and here's a free swinger as the Beavers have today is Mackenzie Smith. She's popped out to short, flied to right, and lined back to the pitcher on a great play by Mendez, who was on the hill at that time. Then she tried to turn it into a double play and threw it away. Smith takes that one for a ball. She's up there swinging with Ariana Olaso to follow. Mackenzie had 2 hits in game number 1. From Stagg High School down in Stockton. There's a line drive. It's going to stay up in the air, and it does. Center fielder guns it back to first, and that's a double play. She hit it so hard, Demon went off the bag, and center fielder Alba with a perfect throw to first base. And then we're going to say, I think the home plate umpire is going to say the first baseman, Mendez, came off the base to make the catch. So it's a line drive out, but not the double play. Smith hit that one so hard, it stayed up, and Alba with a great throw, but it pulled Mendez off the bag a little bit at first base. So a couple of really well-hit balls here in the inning for the Beavers. With 2 outs, they still have Diamond over at first base. And now the coach for Cabrillo is going to come out and chat with the home plate umpire who made the overrule. We've had a couple of chats here today at various times with both teams over both games, and really haven't had any reconsidering done by the authority figures. And this one is going to be no different. So with 2 outs, Halasso comes to the plate. Ariana struck out, she's walked, and she's grounded to second. Tremendous play by Aubrey Alba out in center field. Not only just to make the play, but to have the wherewithal just to go to first base and gun it over there. Halasso hits one down the third slowly. Cassie picks it up, now she boots it. And it's going to be an error on the third baseman, and it's alive for Bella Garcia. Second error of the game for the Seahawks. Now we have runners at first and second. We have Bella Garcia at the plate, and we have 2 outs. Bella is 0 for 4 in this second game. She was 2 for 3 in the first game. She's up here with a chance to deliver the win for the Beavers. She shows bunt, pulls it back. It is a call strike on the outside corner. She started off the day again back in the first inning of game 1 with a ringing double to right center field. She chops that one back to the pitcher, handled by Anu, and throws to first and gets her. So the Seahawks get out of the trouble. We'll go to the 8th inning. Our score tied at 5.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
Just tweet it out and then don't really
run
respond.
away.
Yeah.
No, I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me.
yeah,
to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that. 'Cause
Generally,
fine.
Again, you're a very bright guy.
Yeah.
You see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home. Top of inning number 8, tied at 5, and we are going to the international rule here, which means that the last out for the Seahawks, who is Aaliyah Gomez, will go out to second base and start the inning off as a runner at second base. At least that's my understanding, and she's ready to go out there, so that's what I think is going to happen. And it will be the top of the lineup for the Seahawks: Bella Fromell, Cassidy Bennett, and Dylan Vasconcelos here in the top of the 8th inning.
Second base for Cabrillo, number 5, Gomez.
So Gomez goes to second base, and here is Bella Fromell, who has singled, walked, grounded out, and hit it to a fielder's choice. So she is 1 for 3. She has scored 2 runs in this game, 1 in the first and 1 in the 6th. Demon way up at first, shows bunt, doesn't bunt, and the pitch is called to strike. Gomez got off second base and fell down, but it was after Smith had already let the ball go to Bree Romero, so really couldn't capitalize on that. 0-1. Kayla Adams is coming in at third. Demon, as we said, already at first. She bunts it to third, and it's off the hands, I think, of Adams. And they're going to tag Gomez out at third base, throw to second. She is safe at second. So we have an out at third. Adams touched the ball. It looked like, to me, picked it up, so it was a fair ball, and then threw it to shortstop cover, or tagged the runner coming around third to retire Gomez. Alertly, Fromell goes to second. She'll be credited with a sacrifice. And we're going to have a chat. Everybody's going to just talk about everything. So, yeah, the umpire just reiterating that the runner at third was out, but Fromell is safe at second. And it'll come up to Cassidy Bennett. So it could have been worse for the Beavers. Alertly, they picked the ball up and tagged the runner, rounding third. Gomez a little too eager. There's another bunt down the third base line. That's going to be foul. If she drops that bunt down third base and it stays fair, there's no way that she can be thrown out, I don't think. Adams would have to be like 12 feet away from her when she bunts it, because Bennett gets down there so quickly. She's walked and scored in the first, was hit by a pitch, got an RBI in the second, grounded to second in the fourth, and singled in the 6th on a bunt. Beavers have turned a couple of successful bunts into outs today. That's outside. Nice block by Mackenzie Smith. As Fromell was looking to advance to third. Vasconcelos is on deck, and she had an RBI single her last time up. A bunt back to the pitcher. It's going to be too late, I think, at first, and she is safe. Just really tough to go through the motions and straighten up and throw to first and get Bennett. She beats it out for a single. Going to third is Fromell. And now here comes Dylan Vasconcelos with a chance to drive in a run at least for the Seahawks. She's grounded a short, struck out, popped out, and then an RBI single back in the 6th inning. Beavers look to be playing a double play death in the middle of the infield. That's high for a ball. 1-0. Aubrey Alba is on deck, the number 4 hitter. One ball and no strikes. We're in the top of the 8th inning. 1 out. Runners at first and third. That's hit high up in the air to right field. Meyer is going to be on it. She's got it. The tag at third, and she will score. And the ball gets away, picked up by Smith, thrown to second, not in time. So it's a sacrifice fly. Scoring is Fromell. RBI for Vasconcelos. 1 run is in. But again, the Beavers will have a runner to start out the game, or start out the inning at second base. So they are down 6-5. Vasconcelos with her second RBI of the day. Conversation with the third base coach out of the way. Now Aubrey is ready to step in. She has popped to short, popped to second, fly to left, and then popped to short again. And she pops that one up to shortstop, and Bella Garcia has it. So 1 run scores for the Seahawks. The Beavers will have a runner at second base, but they trail going into the bottom of the 8th.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Told Rick, I said, this is the guy that's going to lead us out of the...
He can't even lead us out of the
He can't get up.
Bottom of the 8th inning, 6-5 for Cabrillo. Bella Garcia is the international runner. She goes out to second base. She was the last out of the bottom of the 7th. Elizabeth Popick, who has 2 hits in the game. She's 2 for 4. She has 2 hits her last 2 times up. She is the batter. She shows bunt. She bunts at it, and it misses 0-1. Alba comes in all the way from center field to try to keep Garcia close. Elizabeth has popped to third, and then she grounded to second. Singled in the 4th, singled in the 6th. Alexa Garcia to follow. Shows bunt again. She bunts at it, and it's foul. Oh, and 2 now on Elizabeth Popick. Picked up a run batted in the game number 1 when she went 3 for 4. Outfield is pretty shallow for Elizabeth, especially in left field. Takes that one outside for a ball. 1-2. That's Brooklyn Namas out in left field. Alba's in center. Permela's in right. Mendez back at first. Vasconcelos at second. Gomez at short. Bennett at third. Swing and a miss. Waved at that one. And Chad is a big out right there. The strikeout of Popik. That'll bring up Alexa Garcia. She's homered, walked, popped out, and grounded out. Garcia staring down at the third base coach, and now she is going to settle in against Ada New, who came on in the 6th inning and is the pitcher of record here. Garcia hits a high fly ball deep to center field. Alba goes back, still goes back. It's out of here. A 2-run walk-off home run by Alexa Garcia, and the Beavers win this one 7-6. And that's the way to end the game. If you're going to spend a day at the park, come out with a walk-off 2-run home run. 2 home runs in the game by Alexa Garcia gives Bree Romero the win, and the Beavers even their record on the field at 2-2. And that's the way to end it, Chris Toy. You go out there, you get to the bottom of the 8th inning, and go, I'm going to pull another home run out of my pocket and just blast one to center field and end this ball game. Final score: Beavers win this one 7-6. And they walked this one off in Game 2. Game 1 went to the Seahawks 5-3. We thank you for watching. On behalf of Chris Toy, Stones McCoy, and myself, Mark the Phantom Lowe, we say thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.